not our thoughts. We are not our emotions, right? Like all suffering happens in the mind. And when we can learn to separate ourselves from the thoughts and from the constant chit chat that goes on to our head, that's where we find our peace. That's where we can find our bliss. We have to go beyond the mind and into the self. And again, not to put the blindfold on. I'm not apt to what's happening in the world. I just choose to not live in the fear of what is happening. And so grateful I have a meditation practice that I do pretty much all day long right now, so that I'm not finding myself in the fear. I'm not getting trapped in what the world is feeding us. Again, it's not that I'm not believing it, I'm just not getting trapped. And this is a time right now that we have been gifted to dive deep into ourselves. I want to look back at this time and realize that I used it wisely. And although we are not finding ourselves in the busyness of the world, we're not out there in the busyness to distract ourselves, we're letting the busyness of the mind distract us. And now is a really good time to tune in, watch what you're thinking about. Know that it's time for you to give your mind a break. Don't let the mind take over everything that you have. It's time to really find out who we are as people and to find our pure awareness and our pure consciousness. And that's what's real. And that's where there's peace. And that's where there's stillness. And that's where you'll find your freedom. And I encourage you to fearlessly put down the weapons of the mind and watch what's happening within you, and really get to know yourself and really get to explore. Where there is silence, there is peace. Peace and fear cannot live in the same place. If you are full of fear and you're noticing that's happening, it's time for you to take a seat and give yourself a little break. We have 70,000 thoughts every day. We have 70,000 thoughts every day, meaning we have about 45 thoughts a minute. So this is all the time, and that is normal. This is what happens. That's not going to stop. We can just take little breaks in between. I teach a couple kids classes, and how I explain it to them is, imagine if your body had to work 70,000 hours straight and didn't get a break, right? We give our bodies the break when we sleep at night. Our brains go into overaction when we're sleeping. Our brains don't get the rest in sleep. So imagine if your body went the 70,000 hours without the rest. It would physically break down. Same thing with our minds. If we don't consciously give our minds this break that it absolutely needs, this connection to spirit and breath and self, it's going to break down. It's going to take over. And what breakdown looks like is fear and anger and all those things. So we're just going to take our little journey into self right now. And I just want you to experience the bliss and the peace that comes from deep, deep within. And we've, again, been gifted this time right now to really dive deep into who we are and to control. We can't control out there. We can only control in here and how we respond to out there. So I hope you're using this time to do these meditations with us, to sit down and enjoy your own practice, and to dive deep into how you're feeling and what's happening. So let's find our spots. For me, it's always on a cushion. Get comfortable. We're going to give your neck a roll, or anything in your body that maybe needs a little twist or a little action. Oh, cracking going on there. Stretch something. All right, perfect. And let's find our stillness and close your eyes. We close our eyes so we are not distracted by the outside world. It will all be waiting for you when we finish with our little 10 minutes to ourselves. Just a few minutes for you to take time just for you. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Out slow through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. Out slow through the mouth. Deep breath in, suck up the nutrients from Mother Earth. Fill your whole entire body with breath. And when you exhale, give your heaviness to the earth. Just let go. And just allow your breathing to go back to normal. Be still and listen. Open your ears in presence. Open in center and in self. Try to center into your breath. Allow yourself to fully arrive here. Follow in this gentle inhale. And follow this gentle exhale. Allow your breath to pull you deep into your body, into this creature of the heart. Witness your own inner universe. Just breathe. Deep within your non-doing lies your essence. Who are you? Just listen. Let the quiet truth speak to you. Keeping your attention on your breath will allow some peace in your mind. Breathing in, knowing you're breathing in. And breathing out, knowing you're breathing out. Feel your breath in every part of your body. Just breathe. Take this time to rest. When we begin to give our minds the rest it needs, our whole life begins to respond. Really nourish this. Feel this. There is no next place. There is no next thing. It is right now, and we are here. Welcome to your freedom. Breathe all the way down to your root. This is where the running stops and life begins to flourish. When we decide to arrive fully present in our life, it will not only change our world, but it will change the entire world. The time is now. We are the ones, and the place is right here. Your next breath in, breathe into your heart. Feel your heart space expand. And when you exhale, leave your heart open. Breathing in, the heart space expands. And breathing out, leaving your heart open. Just take the last few moments to feel that. Let's lead with our hearts today. Make that choice. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Give your body a little shake. Come back to your space. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you for being here.